Hello everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video it's going to be a short little video and I'm going to be talking about the fact that we might be seeing an unexpected sequel for a previous Doctor Who episode. And well, as you can tell by the title, there is a little theory about what this episode could be. And yeah, this is your warning now, as we could be seeing potential spoilers. So with all that being said, let's get into the video. Let's talk about this theory because there's a lot of evidence surrounding this. So yeah, let's get into the video. Alright, so before the latest trailer for Doctor Who was released, there was previously a leak on Reddit that strictly said that there was going to be a sequel to Midnight, which was one of the episodes from Series 4 of Doctor Who, which aired in 2008. Now, this leak did mention that the Well was going to be an episode which featured the return of the Midnight entity, which is going to be really interesting to see being done. Now, obviously, I'm going to be curious to see how that's going to be done, because obviously Midnight was a really good standalone episode and there's never been a mention of a sequel or finding anything else about that entity or that storyline, but it looks like it is going to be picked up in this episode, which is going to be really interesting. But in this trailer, the Doctor says that I've been here before and I met something. I have never been so scared in my life. So yeah, in the original episode, Midnight, the Doctor was possessed by the Midnight entity and he was scared. He was so scared of what went down because he was possessed and he nearly died. And the whole conflict with the cabin crew and stuff, it was such a really intense episode. So yeah, the Doctor was well within his right to be scared. So I think that is pretty much potentially what is going to be happening, is that the Doctor is potentially going to return to Midnight, and it could lead to him getting into another conflict with the entity, maybe. And also, as well, in the title reveal, there was like a title reveal graphic for all the episodes. There is a digital clock which is seen turning to midnight. So perhaps that could be something that is explored within the episode. Who knows? But that looks like to be the case. That, yeah, that is hinting that this episode is going to be a sequel to Midnight. And as well, in Midnight, there is mention of a sapphire waterfall, which is also kind of referenced in this episode. There's like a blue tint in the planet that is shown for this episode, so you know there's a little connection there maybe. Recently in Doctor Who Unleashed, Russell T Davies did say to expect a surprising sequel coming this season. So there we go. I think it does kind of align that this is gonna be a Midnight sequel. And he did also say as well that if you want to avoid spoilers for this season, try and watch episode 3 and 6 live. So I reckon episode 6, the Interstellar Song Contest, will lead straight into the 2-part finale. So they'll be like, okay, yeah, there'll be a big cliffhanger that will lead into the final part of the story arc. But episode 3, I think, will be a Midnight sequel. But with all that being said, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and also hit that subscribe button as well with notifications turned on, as I am on the road to 8,000 subscribers, which I would love to reach by the end of the year. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning into the video, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye for now.